What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bubba Black One here with another hot video. I want to talk about games people play as it pertains to relationships. Now, I hear a lot of times it's more women than men that say this, but there's a lot of women that talk about I'm tired of playing games. I'm not interested in playing any games. Or are you really interested in playing games? Let me go into more detail. It's a known fact that women like to be pursued. And I don't know if it's the thrill of the chase that people like, because some guys like to pursue women. Sometimes it's a mutual thing. But then there's some people that take it to a place where it can be misconstrued as going overboard. And what I mean, where you just playing games to the nth degree, to the point where you just trying to make the guy jump through a whole lot of unnecessary hoops. You know you like the guy, you know attracted to the guy, and you're like, I don't want to come off as being easy. To me, being easy is you giving up the goodies real easy. To me, that's being easy. But getting to know somebody and stuff like that, I think that's part of what a healthy pursuit should be. The pursuit of trying to find out who this person is all about. The preliminary initial steps into getting to know a person. And when you're talking about playing games, when I listened to a video from Danica Marie, very, very good coach, dating coach, relationship coach, and she talked about saying stuff like, well, women like to pursue guys that got options. In other words, I don't want somebody that don't nobody else want. And I kind of understand that, because if you relate that to a retail kind of sense, it's like you got regular Coca-Cola and then you got the store brand Coke. Unless you cheap, ain't nobody really going after some people do buy the store brand Coke, but most people want to buy the real thing. Like the commercial said, Coca-Cola, the real thing. And people tend to want what everybody else wants. And I guess you can relate that to relationships, saying that don't nobody want somebody that's not in pursuit. But is that a good thing or not, is my question. Now, I guess I should be asking, because it could be nobody want them because they don't do the normal status quo. They're not the hot, spicy dude. The dude that, you know, is interesting. And he's like, you can't figure him out. And when you think he going left, he going right. You know, that, I don't know if that's, that should be part of the process. But I understand the premise of it. I don't really agree with it, because when you start to do that, then you start to open yourself up for a lot of other things, like the real game plan. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you call him, he don't call you back for 2 days. What kind is that? You text a person and they take 3-4 hours to text you back. That don't make no sense whatsoever. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. If you're trying to be in a real meaningful relationship. Now, if you just enjoy dating, or you enjoy chasing women or men or women, and you're not interested in having anything that's solid, I'm under the assumption, based on the dating sites out here, based on all the Facebook pages that's out here. You see it in the woman's little bio. I'm tired of playing games. I want a real relationship. A man better come correct or don't come at all. So you let me know when you're saying that, you let me know that you want a real relationship with the hopes and the pursuit in something serious leading up to marriage. So how can we do that if we're all about this game playing? So I come to the conclusion that playing games is part of the equation. It just depends on what you consider to be playing games and what you consider to be going overboard. Because women will turn around and say, I don't want to play no games, and do the very stuff I'm talking about. So in actuality, you playing games. Think about it. So I just think we need to be more deliberate about what we want. In the end, nobody wins when you playing these games. Nobody wins. So why do it? Or is this how you was taught to date? I don't know. But everybody got their own preference. So yeah, I guess it is what it is. So the games people play, I just don't, I don't know. It just seems like it's a toss up in the air. And when you explain it like that, when it's broken down like that, you can really ask yourself, am I a game player or am I straight up? Or am I true blue? You gotta ask yourself. Hold for a second. So, you gotta ask yourself, don't question, am I a game player or not? Because remember, you better be able to handle the rules of engagement when it comes to games. And don't get mad and then say, well, I don't like how it's been playing. I'm packing up my marbles and my toys and I'm going home. Remember, you the one that wanted a little pursuit to be chased, and you want a guy that's, not that easy going. And, a lot of women say, oh, he's boring. Some people actually like to argue, fuss, and fight and all that. They think that's all part of it. But to me, that's just playing mind games, trying to leverage yourself in a relationship so you can be in control. That's what I believe. And nobody wins when you do that. Nobody wins. If you ask me, nobody wins. So we need to think about that term when we hear people saying, I'm tired of all the playing games. It's your boy with a black one, with a hot one. I'll talk to you. Peace.